Hey y'all. I know it's late, but I'm a little bit bored and I got a little time, so I wanted to just pop up. Who gonna come chime in and chit chat with me right now? Who's still up? Well, it's 9:40 where I'm at. I've been really, really busy and work, school, family. So I'm like, let me go ahead on and hit this live button. I want to talk about kindness. Hey, Nitty Gritty, how you doing, boo? Thank you for joining me on this impromptu live. When I start feeling a way and something comes within me, I just be feeling like I have to share what I'm feeling. Can you hear me okay? I'm just about to be out for the night. Okay. Well, if you got to check out and everything, I understand. You know I do. You know I get it. But thank you for pulling up. Um, I seen some things today um when I was out and about, and I kind of just wish people can be more kind, just practice more kindness. And I say that because you just never know what people are going through. You never know, what their home life is, if they have illnesses, if their children have illnesses, their spouse, their parents. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody close to them. We just don't know what people have going in their personal life. And so I just feel like kindness goes a long way, you know. Um, People lash out because they're under all kinds of like mental stress, medical stress, whatever the case may be. But what I'm trying to say is like it's no excuse for people to be evil and mean, but at the same time I feel like we don't have to stoop down to their level. And I know sometimes it's unavoidable, unavoidable to want to check somebody because I go through that, you know what I'm saying, like in my personal life when I be wanting to check people, but in turn I have to check myself and just be like, it ain't worth it, and just pray for them and leave them where they stand because 9 times out of 10 it's not worth you getting your blood pressure up. It ain't worth you ending up going to jail. Sometimes you just have to let shit be. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wish the world could just be a more kinder, um, less abrasive place. There are so many evil people out here, you guys. Evil. And I just don't know what's wrong with folks. Evil and mean for no reason. And I'm talking about something I saw today when I was out and about. People just snap. And then you look at what they snapping about, and it's like, it wasn't even that serious. It wasn't even that serious. Like, take a chill pill. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people are so mental nowadays. And I just wish, we could practice more kindness, if that makes sense. You know, some things are just not worth us tripping over, you know? Like, for example, um, when we're driving, the whole road rage stuff, how people cut you off and stuff like that. let them have it. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it. Obviously, they late for work. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be saying maybe they got to use the bathroom or something. How aggressive they be driving. I don't know. Would be people issue. You know what I'm saying? Would they be cutting you off and it being impatient, don't want to ride behind you and shit like that? You just be like, wow, you know? And then you pull up next to them and they won't even look at you because they know that they wrong. The way I'm laughing right now, that's what I do. I'll be laughing at them, you know? You gotta find the humor and shit. Because these people will make you want to do something to them. For real, for real. So I don't know. I just wish we knew how to handle things a little bit better than how sometimes we handle things. And I know that we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all human beings and we operate out of emotion a lot of the times, you know. So I'm not judging nobody, but I just feel like the world would be a better place if we knew how to have self control over our emotions. Nitty Gritty said yes. And right. Yeah, so you feel me, Erica? It's just, ugh. I don't know. Sometimes I be like, don't even be want to go outside, gonna run into some kind of evil entity. You just can't tell what type of day people gonna have and what type of time they on compared to how you woke up on the right side of the bed. Then you go be around somebody that woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And then it ends up ruining your day. You feel what I'm saying? So you just gotta know how to like balance that out, so to speak. But I didn't want nothing. It's just a thought, you know. And I was like, I'm gonna hit this live and say what I gotta say because I do. I really wish that the world was a lighter, calmer, um, kinder place. But that'll take a lot of work on our part. You know what I'm saying? It will take a lot of work on our part as human beings in order to curb that. So I don't know, but anyway, Nitty Gritty said we do need more kindness. We really do, and I think we have to be the example that we want to see. You feel what I'm saying? Like we have to raise our children in a certain way because our children are the future, right? So it takes us, the parents, the adults, um, to set the example for what we want to see out here with our kids. So, but yeah, we can all stand to live in a world where people are more kind. It's just like you don't know what people are going through that's causing them to be that way. And clearly, nobody is just angry just to be angry, right? It has to be something causing that. And it's like you could say the wrong thing to them and they can snap and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's a lot of what we see, like on the news when these people be going into schools and grocery stores and places like that where it's large crowds of people and hurting people, hurt people. So clearly something's wrong with them, and it could be the way that they grew up, their childhood. I don't know, you know. So, mm, I just wish the world was a better place. We would be able to get along with each other a lot better, and be more civil with each other, because you can go in a grocery store, right? And the cashier could have an attitude, and you like, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like the way they scanning your stuff across the thing, tossing your stuff, and you know what I'm saying? You could just tell like people have attitudes, and it's like, for what? What's wrong with you? Now I'll be wrong if I cuss your ass out in front of all these people right here about your attitude. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta learn how to just say, have a nice day. you know, Wish them well, tell them have a good day. Hope your day get better. Cause I can see, you know what I'm saying, something up with you, and walk away. So I don't know. But yeah. It was just a thought. I'm sitting here. What I saw today when I was out and about, it was just ridiculous, and you just look at people and you just be like, wow, you have a deep seated issue. And it's sad, you know. You don't know if you should hug the person, or pray for them and hug them, throw some holy water on them, start speaking in tongues or what. Like, folks is crazy nowadays. Shoot. That's why when I go out, I make sure that I stay strapped, because you just never know who you gon' come across out here. People are crazy. Hey, Universal T with Marie said hi, Narc Slayer and Chad. How you doing, boo? Y'all up late with me? Well, it's almost 10 o'clock where I'm at, so I don't really consider it late. And I don't really go live like this. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really just pop on, but hey, ain't nothing wrong with trying new things, right? Plus I had a thought and I wanted to share it. Um Marie said it's almost 12. Oh, okay, yeah, so you on the East Coast. Well, I thank you for pulling up with me. I ain't gonna be here long though. I've been on here for what, 13 minutes? Yeah, I ain't gonna be here long. I just had a thought sitting here, thinking about kindness and how the world could just use more civil, um, respectful people. And I know that that's a stretch and that shit is not going to happen, okay? It's just not, but it's a wish. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with wishful thinking. Um, Marie said hi to Nitty Gritty. Yeah, so it just seems like if the world was more kinder, we could curb a lot of the things that we see happening. You know, a lot of things affect a person's mental, you know, on the job stress. Managers can be stressing you out, supervisors, co-workers, you know, bills, family life, your spouse, your kids, anything, and sometimes people don't know how to address that stress, if that makes sense. They don't know how to address it. So what they do is they internalize it, and then you could just be an innocent bystander and they unload on you and you like, oh wait, hold on, what's up with you? Chill out, because the way you just went from 0 to 100, it wasn't even warranted. You know what I'm saying? Nitty Gritty said, I'm off to sleep now. Stuff to here. Okay, good night, Erica. Sweet dreams. Talk to you later. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Marie said, I shouted you out on my live tonight. I said, I'm happy to see you. You know how to help me woosah. Yeah, I was on your live getting all the tea on Krishan and Blueface and all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That girl is toxic. What is wrong with them? So she's back with him after all that just because he's locked up? Toxic. Oh my God, very dysfunctional. Very dysfunctional. I got to go back and catch your replay because when you was on, I was out and about. So I had to step away. But from what I gather, she's back in his house. That's insane. It's on there towards the end. Okay, boo. I will definitely go back and catch her replay. Yep, she's back. Wow. How dysfunctional. So Jaden, she done went on and she got her a woman, I guess, and she don't care. She doing her own thing. Wow. Mm-mm. Well, let's see how long that lasts when Blueface get out. I think that they're all doing this for attention. That's just my opinion. Hey, I'm a whole vibe. How you doing, boo? Marie said, "Yep, Jaden is happy. Yeah, she appears to be. She ain't with all the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? She doing her own thing. She done blew up off of that song. That song is catchy. I gotta admit, it's kind of catchy. But yeah, that stuff is crazy. So why did she move back in his house? Like, and then my thing is this. Um, I think it's all a game that they're playing. You know, for like clicks and views and sensationalism on social media is blowing them up because they're keeping themselves, relevant by pulling all these stunts. I think it's for money at the end of the day. They're getting these reality shows and everything like that. Then it makes me wonder, was Krishan and Blueface ever really like on the outs? Like, was that stuff fake? Because remember, what, a few weeks ago, a month ago, or however long ago that was, we saw Krishan and Jaden in the car together, kicking it like they was cool. I'm a whole vibe. Our birthdays are coming soon. Um, Marie said that too, but he doesn't want her going crazy with him. Yeah, control. That's about control. Exactly. University said, yeah, March. Yeah, my birthday is actually coming up on the 3rd. So hey, Aquarius gang. Aquarius gang. So y'all's is in March. I'm a whole vibe, Marie. Around the corner. It seemed like this year gonna go fast too. I don't know, but it just seemed like it. Cause what? We almost done with January. That was fast. Marie said, I'm a Pisces. Ugh. Why you say ugh, Marie? I'm a whole vibe. I'm February 1st. Okay. Okay, so we right close to each other birthday wise. I'm a whole vibe. Marie said really fast. Yeah. It seemed like this year gonna just shoot past real fast. That's what it seemed like. And I don't know, like for me, it seems like once we hit the 2000s, everything just started just going. You know, the world started changing and the days were shorter and everything like that. That's what it seemed like. Man, I'm like, we just celebrated the new year. And then we gonna be up in like April and May, June, July, halfway through the year. It's gonna go so fast. Once spring hit, it feels like that's a wrap. Once the weather changed and it started getting warm, it seemed like that's a wrap. So we'll be in 2025 before we know it. Marie said, yep, at Narc Slayer. But yeah, I really like your content, Marie. I like how you lay it out, how you present it. You are such a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like it, your commentary is transparent and it's raw, and I like it because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fake and flaw. When I get on here and I talk, this is me. You feel me? Like I'm not a different person around my family and my friends. Like this is how I talk. I might cuss a little more to be honest. Like, I do have a potty mouth. I'm working on that. Um I've been saying bad words since I was 2 years old, my mother said. So I came up out the womb talking shit. Let's see. I'm a whole vibe said, I don't know if you remember me in your chat. My name is Alice. Yeah, I remember you, Alice. Hey, boo. Where you been, Alice? Oh my God, I didn't know you changed your name, but I like that. I'm a whole vibe. I definitely remember you. How can I forget you, love? Of course. How you been? I haven't saw you in a while. I missed you. How's it going? Oh wow. I'm so glad you let me know that cuz I had no idea whatsoever, no idea. Marie said, "I'm trying. That's why I was happy to see you." I said I curse too much. Narc is going No, you don't curse too much, honey. I curse too much, okay? Shoot, it's just how we are, that rawness, honey. You gotta get it out. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I missed you too. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so glad you told me that. Cause I didn't know you changed your name. Okay, so now when I see you, I'm gonna know. That's my boo, Alice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. How you been doing? I hope all is well. Happy New Year. I don't think I saw you in my chat for the new year. But yeah, so I appreciate, people that just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Transparency and authenticity. That's what I like because that's how I am. I try to be authentic in everything I do. I do not like fake shit. And I can smell fake and fraud a mile away. A mile away. I'm allergic to that shit. I'm great. It's good to Yeah, I've been away myself, Alice. I don't know if you heard about what happened to me and my family in September. Let me know if you heard about it. So yeah, I've been away off and on here, just focusing on healing and um, you know, trying to get over the traumatic incident that we went through and everything like that. So I've been away from my platform. I have been checking in on my community tab here and there. Um I think I went on Nitty Gritty's panel maybe twice in the last 5 months. Um I've been on my channel maybe once or twice in the last few months, but not a lot. I've had to take time away and, just do what was best for me and my husband and my daughter because we went through something very, very, very traumatic due to domestic abuse from my ex. So let me see. I'm a hope I said I'm great. It's good to hear from you. You got that one? No. Okay, so no, you didn't hear about it. Marie said, I hope all is better for you both. It's getting better. Um, you know, I'm sure Alice knows, because she been with me for a while on my channel. She's one of my day ones, whenever I would see her name, always shouting her out. Um, but I think Alice probably knows some of my story and what brought me to YouTube. I'm a domestic violence survivor. Um, I have an ex that is a abusive narcissist, and I've had a permanent restraining order against him for the last, I want to say 20 years, 18 to 20 years, I believe. And it's been in place because he's known to stalk and harass me and my family and like any mutual friends that we have. He's been known to like, harass and ask them questions about my whereabouts and everything like that. So because of that, years ago, my attorney made sure the courts put in place for me to have a permanent restraining order. Okay. So it was something that went down where I guess he stated to law enforcement that he was contacted by someone on social media. Um, and they said whatever, I don't know, whatever they said, because my information was put out on social media a year ago. Um, I was doxxed wrongly. And because this man stalks me, I don't know all the details and I really can't get into that because it's still an ongoing investigation. But what happened was he actually kind of learned my whereabouts, even though where he pulled up to was not where I lived at. It was a family member's home in another state, and he arrived with firearms, and he was planning on breaking into the home that I was in. My 11-year-old daughter, my sister, one of my sisters, because I have five sisters, and two of my aunts. So it was all women in the house at the time. And he pulled up. 5 minutes later, my husband pulled up, luckily and thankfully. And him and my husband got into like a shootout. And he was shooting at the house and my husband was shooting at him. So that's how that went. And my daughter, my 11-year-old daughter, almost got wounded. Um, one of the bullets went straight past her head, missed her 5 inches. So I've just been going through that. This happened in late September. So I've just been trying to heal from that. That's why you guys really don't see me much as far as like coming on my platform because, it's kind of hard to talk about, but I'm getting better with talking about it. Because at one time I didn't want to talk about it at all, period. That's traumatic to have to go through something like that. Domestic abuse is not to be played with. It's very serious. It's very detrimental. People lose their life every 24 minutes. That's the current statistics right now. You can look it up for yourself. Every 24 minutes. I forget how many they said are losing their life every 24 minutes. But I just talked about this on Nitty Gritty's channel last week. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. Let me see. Marie said, I hope all is better for both of you. It's getting better. It's getting better, it's a process. I'm a whole vibe said, oh my God, I had no idea. Yeah. So that's what's been going on. Marie said, I'm sorry and I pray all is super good now. Get in there, Marie. Not there yet. Um, it's very hard, especially for my daughter, um, because she had to see, things that an 11-year-old, well, she was 10 at the time, should not see. You feel what I'm saying? She had to see and hear things that no child should ever see and hear, especially seeing her father in the way she saw him and, what she saw when everything stopped. So, I mean, it's traumatic for me, and I'm a grown woman. Okay. My husband was wounded, but he did wound my ex to where he lost one of his legs. And so we're just hoping that the system does not fail me and he goes away for the rest of his life, because he has several attempted, I can't say that word, attempted charges on him, along with a lot of other charges right now. So it's looking like he's gonna be gone, and I'm just glad because the way I've had to live my life for years to keep him from locating me has been just horrible, horrible. You know, um, he had been quiet for a long stretch, and then all of a sudden last year, like last summer, he started back up, surfacing, harassing my family, popping up at friends' houses looking for me, just being crazy, So it just took all of us for a surprise. Marie said, I'm so sorry. I hope you're carrying you a big sister. Absolutely. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you, boo. Oh Lord, thank you, God. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, he is in jail now. He was in the hospital for 3 or 4 months or something like that because my husband literally took a leg off, you know. Um, so I just thank God that my husband, pulled up when he did. That was divine intervention right there. Um, because I don't even think I would have had time to get to my weapon, that I have and where I had it at the time. I don't know that I would have been able to get to it, you know what I'm saying, in a timely manner to address the situation. So I just thank God that God put my husband, you know, in front of that house when he did. I hate it had to go down like that. It could have been worse. Um, I don't care what happens to my ex, but I'm saying worse for my husband, me, our daughter, my sister, and my aunts. Like it could have been way, way, way worse. So I'm just thankful that it was not. Marie said, oh shit, that husband was protecting his family. Be careful and you want oh, I have one. Trust and believe. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I have a concealed weapons permit. I'm certified. Absolutely. Oh yeah. I keeps me one with me for sure. Marie said, oh yes, it's real. I've been there, mama. It's no you have? Yeah, it's very real, you know. And it's not to be taken lightly, it's not to be laughed at, it's not to be judged, ridiculed, tore down, belittled, and a lot of people do those things and it's wrong, you know. Marie said, "Oh my God, psycho ass, very psycho, very psycho." And he's ex-military, so not all military men have something wrong with them. I'm not saying that. I can only speak on this one right here. Definitely something happened to him. Because when I was with him, um, it was around the time after 9/11, and he had got sent overseas, I think to Iraq or something like that over there. And he was gone for like maybe a year, almost 2 years. And when he came back, it was something wrong with him, you know? Um, it's still no excuse. I don't care. It's no excuse to be abusive to people. But something happened to him because when he came back, he was a totally different person. Very aggressive. Um, just something drastically changed about him. Marie said, "Thank God your husband handled them with no problem." I'm a whole vibe said, "I'm definitely praying for your family." Thank you so much. I appreciate it, because that stuff is hard. Can you imagine sitting next to your child and while bullets is spraying all inside the house and you just seeing them and you don't even know what to do except to get down? You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know what's going on outside because we didn't know that he was outside. And he had a lot of firearm stuff with him in the vehicle. Yes. He had a semi-automatic rifle. Mhm. Yes. That's what they found. So, he was really going to try to do some, severe damage. Is very angry with me because I went on with my life. I'm happy. I have a beautiful family, a beautiful life. Everything is going very good for me and stuff like that. And he's not able to accept that. Let me see. Marie said, "I told my story on my channel. I was cut 13 times." Oh my God, Marie. I am so sorry to hear that. Wow, that is horrible. I am so glad you still here with us though. I thank God for you. Marie said, "Yes, I've heard those horror stories as well." Yeah, it's no joke. And, we're survivors. We're not victims. I'm not a victim of anything. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a survivor, a blessed one. And so is all these other individuals, men or women, who have survived domestic abuse. You're not a victim, honey. You are a survivor and you stand in that. Okay? Because you have to be very strong to come out of something like this. You know what I'm saying? And God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Okay? So we're here for a reason, and you stand in that proudly. Because I know I do. Can't nobody shame me about shit about my life and can't and won't. I'm too strong for that. You know? Telling your story takes strength. That pulls a lot from you just to tell what happened, you know? I've come a long way because what 60 days ago, I wouldn't have been able to talk about this to you guys. 90 days ago. I wouldn't have been able to talk to nobody about this. On YouTube? No. Heck nah. So I applaud myself and I applaud you too, Marie. It's strength. Marie said, "I can hear the stress in your voice." Yeah. It's still very raw. Um, you know, Still very raw. My family were still trying to deal with the aftermath. of that night, you know. So I'm pretty sure you can hear it in my voice. Marie said it is real. I tell you, yeah, it is. Marie, I didn't know you went through that. Yeah, it's a lot more women and men that have stories like this and worse. We're not the only ones. Marie said, I'm happy you're out of it. I pray they give him so much time he won't be able to see straight. Yep. And it's looking like that. It's definitely looking like that. No matter what he's trying to say, cause it is no excuse for you to, bother me. I'm not bothering you. We had a restraining order in place. He broke the restraining order and started stalking me again last summer. And so it is what it is. I don't know. Like, I just want him to leave me alone. And I'm told he's still making threats um, wherever they got him at. So Marie said, I'm a whole vibe. My ex was Colombian. Oh my goodness, Colombian? Them is some crazy ones from what I heard. My kids are mixed, but they are really good kids. That's good. I'm glad you got out of that because, some women say that they stay for the kids. Nah, you don't stay for the kids. Because you're putting your kids in harm's way. You got to be strong, get yourself together, get your mind right, and get up out of them types of abusive relationships because 9 times out of 10, they don't change. We want them to change because we love them. We love these men, but love doesn't hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Love is not supposed to hurt. Okay. And I think a lot of us don't really know what love is. And I tell people, if you want to know the true, real meaning of love, take out your Bible. It's all explained right in there. Right there. That's going to tell you what love is. You feel me? Let's see. Marie said, I'm happy you're out of it. Okay, I read that one. Baby, when they deported him, I caught the Holy Ghost. I know you did. He tried to have me beg them for him to stay. Hell no. Okay. Get your ass on. I know that's right. I'm glad they deported him. So did they deport him because of the incident that he did to you, or did they find out that he was in the United States illegally? Shit, either way, I'm glad he gone. We don't need that crap over here. Like, these people are monsters, you know? And it's never an excuse to put your hands on your wife or your husband or whatever the case may be. He almost unalive. Oh my God. Oh, he real violent. I thought my ex was, and I still believe that he is like extremely violent. He is that. But, when you get to hearing other people's story, you just be like, wow, because you think what you went through is like the tip of the iceberg and some until you start hearing other people's stories and everything like that. He did time and they deported him. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad you safe and you made it through that. You are a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And you're blessed. God had your back. You and your beautiful kids and everything like that, and you doing good. So, that's what we got to do. We got to move forward. You can't stay stagnant. And that's what I tell people, women that have went through these types of ordeals, you cannot stay stuck. And that's hard to not do. You know what I'm saying? Because once you break free, sometimes um, you know, you want to go back to that because it be seeming like that's all you know. And I've talked to many women that have left, got out of it, started their life over, got on their feet. You know what I'm saying? Good job doing everything, everything cool, copacetic, and they go back. They go back. And when they go back, that's when they end up unalived, you know. So once you get out of them types of situations, it's best to just stay out. It's best to stay out because for me, they don't change. They don't change. They will talk a good game. They're highly manipulative. That's what narcissists are. They're never wrong. They want to make you feel like you did it, you caused it, and everything like that. It beats at your self esteem. Next thing you know, you feel like you wrong for everything, and you feel like you have to stay with these people, and you don't. We're not in the olden days anymore. My grandmother used to tell me stories about, back in her day, how you get into it with your husband and you go to your mama house and your mama gonna tell you to get on back over there with your husband. Take them kids and get back over there. So back in those days, women had to sit and deal with the abuse. They had to sit and get beat. They had to sit and get cheated on and disrespected. But we're living in a whole, you know, new age where you don't have to put up with that crap. Marie says, same to you, sister. I'm all right. I hate to leave this chat, but I got to get some sleep. I will finish. Okay, good night, Alice. I love you, boo, and I'm so glad you came and told me who you are. You made my night. I'm so happy to see you. You have a blessed night, okay? Marie said, okay, sister, on my whole live night. Blessings to you too, boo. But yes, you know, we're so lucky that we don't have to sit and deal with that type of crap. We can file for divorce, we can leave, we can get restraining orders, we can put people out, we can call the police. You know what I'm saying? Like we have resources, shelters, you know, all types of things that we can do to get ourselves up out of these types of situations. So, but can you imagine back in the day how our grandparents, great grandparents, how they had to deal with stuff like that? They had no way out. You feel what I'm saying? They had to sit and put up with the abuse. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that, you know? Hey, Shay Love. How you doing? That's my sister right there. That's my beautiful sister, Shay Love. She said, hello, everyone. I know it's late, but when I have these thought provoking nights, I'm going to start hitting my like button and sharing what God is putting on my mind. And it'll just be out there for whoever's ears it falls on because I don't know who needs to hear what I have to say. None of us do. Quite obviously it's for somebody, right? Or God wouldn't be putting these types of messages in our mind for us to put out to the world. So they said, I'm well, how are you? Yep, I'm doing okay. Just on here chit-chatting. My sis Shay Love, she knew what happened with my situation back in September. Um, she's one of my close sisters that checked on me and We conversed and she prayed for me and just spoke a lot of light, love, and positivity with God's word into me. And I appreciate her. It's a few of you guys on here that I appreciate. And I just feel like social media is not all bad. You can meet beautiful people on social media who are not creeps. They not creeps, okay? You do have to use your discernment now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to be careful and everything like that, but you'll be able to determine the real, the safe from the runaway and the put them on block type of people. You'll be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But you can meet some beautiful people online. I never thought that that was a possibility because there's so many people, on here, and all you're looking at is names, and sometimes you might hear a voice but you don't really know, you know what I'm saying, like who they are. Um but all you have to do is just trust in God, do what you have to do, live in your truth, and I believe that you'll attract the right people and God will protect you. Okay. And send, the ones that he's going to send to you. He will do that. And in my case, that has happened, and I'm just so blessed and everything like that, and thankful that I have had the opportunity to meet and come across beautiful women of God who share the same ideals and the same principles, um, the same character, pretty much as I. You feel what I'm saying? That's a blessing, especially on social media. So I don't take that lightly. Um, I'm just very thankful for it. Let's see. Shay Love said, I love you. And I love you back. You know that. When you get a chance, make sure you call me so we can catch up, though. Marie said, yes, indeed. Yeah. So I just wanted to chit chat a little bit with you guys. The thing about kindness and stuff like that, it goes a long way. You know, if we could just practice um, having more of a filter on our behavior, I think that the world would probably stand a chance at being a better place for us all. But hey, that's a long shot. You know, I feel like the world that we live in, this is hell. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like. I feel like, you know, this is hell. You know, I'm sure hell exists, but the devil, he walks amongst us. He walks with us, near us on a daily basis. So that in itself, tells you that we're on his territory. So we just got to stay prayed up and try to do the right thing as much as we can. We're not responsible for nobody but ourselves. All you could do is just try to live your life the best way you can, and try to stay in alignment with positivity as much as you can. Marie said, oh, yes, I believe that. Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. And I'm just saying that based on everything we see that's happening. What happened to me and my family was clearly very demonic, very demonic, very hateful, very sinister. Nobody in their right mind would do some stuff like that. Um, and you sit and you say, but why? What would make a person do something like that? Because you can't control me? That's why? So you want to unalive me because you can't control me? Wow, how evil. How evil. So these are the types of people that are walking amongst us. Um, they have the devil in them. That's what it seemed like. But I'm not gonna hold you guys no longer because I know it's a very huge time difference where you guys are at. So I want you guys to have a good night. I'm gonna try to come on more, um, possibly a little sooner. It's just that I have so many things that I'm doing. Work, I'm in school, I have, I'm a wife, I'm a mother. Um, I have stuff that I'm doing with my family and it just be a lot. So, sometimes I just don't have the time to come on, but I'm going to try to make it a point to come on here more and chit chat with those that want to chit chat with me. So, um, it's quantity over quality with me. I appreciate all those that appreciate, like, and support me and my channel. If you could please hit that like button, I appreciate that too. Um, and I'm going to be coming back on here and talking to you guys again. So you guys have a good night and peace and blessings to you all. Much love. Good night, you guys.